outshine me. Those bigots are not going to out-talk me. If you want to have a conversation, have the conversation. But you don't have a conversation here with this president. You don't want to hold on. Let's have a conversation. Have the conversation. We're having it now. The point I'm making is, if it is about economics with you, fine. Let it be about economics. We're talking about a president that supports defiling women, disrespecting women, anti-Semitic, anti-Semitic, excuse me. We have a president who is anti-black, who believes in stopping prison. That's what oppress us. That's not good. That's not good. Because you should have the same right that we should have the same right. You should not have the same right.
So what do you think the definition of English? What's the Democrat? What do you think the definition of English? Without one person working, and then they take out USA. To other people, but economic USA.
When they allow, when your president allows or supports stopping prison, support above and beyond what they're supposed to do, that kill black people, kill ours, and no justification whatsoever, no accountability. When you ask the possible inflation in New York City,
no KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. 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 No KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Trump. No KKK, no fascist
Y'all ready to make America great again? I cannot hear you. Are you ready to make America great again?
Vocal sound test.
Because that's what they want. We should engage with them. Yeah. When it makes that TV, you blow kisses. It does give you.
How's he doing so far? I think he's doing great. He's doing a lot better than the last three presidents.
Hey, Vicky Rogers, if you're around, can you come up?
Hey, excuse me, sir. I'm doing a video for Billy Penn, a local news website here in Philadelphia. Could I talk to you for a sec?
Sure.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Anthony.
Anthony?
Yeah.
So are you from Philadelphia or did you come from out of town
I'm not
here?
from Philadelphia. I'm from out of town. I'm actually from Catasauqua, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yep.
So why did you feel the need to come to Philly for the march?
I'm here to support Trump. He's a great president. He's doing a great job so far, and I'm here to show my support for him. I voted for him, and I'm all the way in.
Great. What have you liked that he's done so far?
All kinds of things. I like that he's taken to agendas and issues that we've had in this country for a long time that need to be solved, and like securing our borders and bringing jobs back to America, and just so many different things. He's great all the way around. So there's a couple things I don't agree with on him,
Sure.
but nobody's ever going to be 100% perfect,
How do you think the rally's going so far?
I think it's peaceful so far, so that's always a good thing, You hate to see violence, and they trigger a lot of that, if you want to call it, so, but yeah, it's going pretty good so far, I think.
All right, thanks very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
You too. Hey, how are you?
Okay, welcome everyone to the Make America Great rally! My name is Lisa Veronique-Patton, and I'm the mother of a wounded veteran, combat veteran Marine. I'm also a proud woman in support of President Trump. And also, the Trumpets are here in the house, and we opened the first headquarters here in central Pennsylvania, and we went around and opened them up throughout the state. So I know plenty of you just from coming around and doing outreach programs, so we're really excited to see you here. Also, I would like to introduce our first speaker, who is Kevin. He is the host of Make America Great.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming out. This is my beautiful fiance, Rachel. We gotta actually take a stand towards what we feel is right in America. To actually know that we can unite and that we can actually accomplish a lot if we all come together and do it. To show our support for our vets, our military, our first responders. Thank you for our police officers for being out here and making us feel safe. And thank you all for coming out and showing your support and your love for our president and our vice president, Trump and Mike Pence.
Okay, everyone, we're going to have the national anthem today sung by Vicki Rogers. She is a national recording artist, and she previously served as a Republican committee woman. So Vicki will be stepping forward. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, please remove your headgear. Thank you.
Good morning, Americans. Everybody join in. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, and next we're going to welcome Bob Sini, Buck Sergeant of the Army. And he is going to be rendering honors to the flag with the Pledge of Allegiance.
There he is, hon. The one we saw.
I pledge allegiance to the flag, the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bob. And now we're going to have Vincent. Vincent is going to come. Where is my Vincent? One second. Here we are. Vincent is going to give the invocation today. He's Army as well, veteran. What I'd ask everyone to do, please, is bow your heads and hold the hand of someone next to you.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Lord, I invoke your strength. All three parts of you, your love. But first, we're going to invite you to a calm place, to a peaceful place, to a place of strength and truth and love for America. And God bless those police officers over there. Police protect us. Man was not to be alone, and our police are not alone today. Our first responders are not alone today. Lord, be with us as we walk in strength and walk in love. Imperfect creatures that we are, but we love one another. We're holding hands here. Nothing can touch it. Nothing can stand between us because we are strong in truth for the American way. God bless America. God bless our families. God bless to put your hearts to be here. God put that in your hearts so you don't have to be perfect. We just have to take care of one another, look after one another. And the other first responders, the people with the ambulances, the other people who take care of us. Other people aren't looking for them, taking care of them, but when we see them, our hearts melt. When we see them get shot, when we hear about them being hurt, we have tears in our eyes. So Lord, this is what we bring to the march, and we ask that you bless us, that you come upon us, that you put your hands on both our shoulders as we join, because where there are two is one. Where there are two, there is God.
Where there are two, there's a spirit and there's love. So let's go forth in strength and happiness and love and enjoy the great blessings and everything that we have. And God bless America. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a historic win here in Pennsylvania. We're red state now since 1988. We made it happen. Lined up is someone that is just as excited to work with us and continue to keep Pennsylvania red. He's a politician here locally. He started at the ground level in South Philadelphia. He's planning to work shoulder to shoulder with us as we go out and door knock and make phone calls and keep our momentum rolling. The new leader of the Pennsylvania Republican Party is Chairman Faust Giorgio.
Who's ready to make America great again? No, I have to thank you. Thank you for all you did to make sure we elected Donald Trump President of the United States. You literally have saved this republic by your hard work. And on behalf of the Republican Party and on behalf of myself and my family, thank you for that. And thank you. We need you to keep on working hard. And on behalf of the Republican Party, we're inviting you to join the committee, to become a volunteer, to keep working to make America great again and make Pennsylvania great again. So I invite you to do that and know that I stand shoulder to shoulder with you and with Lisa and Kevin and your leaders to make sure we do that this year. You know, we've got a very important race this year for judge. We're electing judges in Pennsylvania. We do that every year. We tend to forget about these off years. We tend to forget about the elections of our school boards, our supervisors, our mayors, and our judges. So we really need you to help to make sure we are focusing on that third branch of government. You know, if you need any evidence of how important it is to get good judges, look what happened in the Ninth Circuit just a couple weeks ago. When those judges told the President of the United States that they knew better about how to keep America safe. They didn't look at the Constitution, because liberal judges never look at the Constitution. They didn't look at the statute, which gives the president almost absolute authority over controlling our borders and keeping us safe. No, they decided on policy that they knew better how to keep Americans safe. And we need to send a message to the judiciary that we're going to elect judges this year who interpret the law, who don't make law from the bench. So I'm asking you to step up, to join the Republican Party, to become part of us, to help us not just this year, but next year, so that we can elect a new governor to defeat Tom Wolf and his liberal agenda, the most liberal governor in America, and defeat Bobby Casey, who has totally abandoned any pretense of what his father was all about, does not support, you know, to come against, to speak out and say you're going to filibuster Judge Gorsuch, the most qualified man. I mean, you can't find anything wrong with his record. They can't come up with anything other than they think he sides with against the little guy, which is not true. We've shown that not to be true. He's eminently qualified. We need to send a message to Bobby Casey, too, that we're not going to tolerate it. We need him to support our president and put judges on the bench who interpret the law and not make law. So I commend you on being here today. Be fearless in your support for this president who's doing a great job. And you're going to march and go up to the Rocky statue. Remember what Rocky said. You keep moving forward. No matter, it's not how hard you get hit. It's how you keep moving forward no matter what happens. And that's what I see in this movement. And it is a movement. And again, thank you. Thank you for having me here today. God bless you and God bless America.
Val, Chairman DeGiorgio. Okay, and our next speaker, he is a Berwick City Council member. He was a Trump delegate, and now he will be running for U.S. Senate. I have the pleasure of welcoming Andrew Schechter.
Thank you for the introduction. I'm going to need some participation here during this, and I'm going to need your support to show our support for our president. Now, I'm running for against Bob Casey in 2018. The media says He's a little guy. He don't care when. He's got a long shot. Who else did they say that about? Trump, right. Now, I can only make one promise in my campaign. You will hear all these campaign promises, and nobody ever follows through. I will follow through. I believe in us as the middle class, the people that have been downtrodden so long. I believe the poor need our help too. We're all people. We're all equal. We need to support each other. But the one campaign promise that I will make is to you, the voters, the people that brought Donald Trump into this office that he's in today. And that promise is that I will stand by you from day one till day 1,000, doing the best that I can until the last drop of my blood flows right along that pavement. That's how much I believe in this country. I want to say hello to Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a city of brotherly love. And boy, do we have some brotherly love here today. The city of my birth, born about 2 blocks down in Old Town in Upper Salad. My dad, when he was in his early years, he was in a union. Later became an officer with the city of Philadelphia. Lifelong card-carrying Democrat. In years gone by, the Democrats supported the people. The union supported the people, gave them a living wage. Do people have a living wage even with the union today? No. Today, things have changed. We're a divided country. We need to bring this back. We need to support our country, and we need your support to do that. And marches like this are the start. So, how do we go about this? We need to make some commitments. Before I make my commitments, I do want to get, since this march is for not just Donald Trump and our country, it's also for our military and active and retired, our veterans, and all of the first responders. And I can respond to first responders as a 40-year veteran of the Barron Hill Volunteer Fire Company in Lafayette Hill, right outside of town. I'm one of the ones that gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning to support you. I'm now retired from that. But I can relate to that. So let's hear it for all those people before I go any further. All right. Now comes the important part. We need to support our president. We need you out here and everyone. And I'm going to tell you a couple things that I stand for. And it's very important. I want you to tell me if you stand for the same things. First thing, I stand behind our president. Behind his back and before his and in his front. I stand behind everything he does and everything he says, and I will support him till the bitter end. Who here supports that? I stand behind the United States Constitution, unabridged, unchanged, First and Second Amendment, and all the other amendments. Who stands with me? I stand behind secure borders for our country, that we can live in peace and not be like France and Germany and all the others that let these people in. Who stands behind me? And most important of all, I stand behind the complete eradication, termination, and dismemberment of the most horrible, terrible, most treacherous, illegal, unconstitutional, unfair legislation that any civilized nation has ever put forth upon its citizens. Obamacare! Who supports the eradication of Obamacare? Folks, it's good to see this many people out here today. You will have my support. Look me up. Catch me around here if you like for more information. But I am convinced if we stand united and we continue these rallies and our marches, and if we tell our Congress and our Senate that we need their support and Donald Trump needs their support, that we, the people of the United States of America, we will make America great again. Thank you.
All right, and our next speaker, he is from North Bangor, Pennsylvania. With the Niemeyer Center, he is a director of Guns for America. He has a podcast, My Religion, My Guns, Pastor Cook. Woo! There he is.
I know I said that intro better, but that's okay. God bless you. This is literally the most deplorable group of irredeemable clingers that I have ever seen in my life. Praise God for each and every last one of you. Are you deplorable? Are you feeling deplorable today? Is there anybody over here hanging and clinging on, you know, to their guns and their religion? You know what? One of the battle cries of the alt-left, when we say make America great again, is America was never great. And when they say that, it convinces me that the Common Core version of American history has done little to educate our youth. Left out were the great accomplishments of the Industrial Revolution, from Eli Whitney to Henry Ford. They stood at the forefront, turning a subsistence agrarian lifestyle into moments of opportunity for those who wanted to work.
Amen.
Right here in Pennsylvania, we mined coal. We milled steel. The greatness of America would build its cities and cities around the world. And when the trumpets of war sounded, America stood up, remembering our many roots in Europe. We came to the aid of those who so desperately needed us and longed for freedom in the trenches of Marne and on the beaches of Normandy. American blood was soaked into the ground that others might be free, and the whole world knew that we were great. I will never forget, as a young boy of about 10 years old, and a summer's evening in 1969, when my father woke me from my sleep to come downstairs and see what was on TV. And there, in my pajamas, I joined millions of people across the world as Neil Armstrong would leave the first human footprints on extraterrestrial soil. And for the first time in human history, the entire universe knew that America was great. Now let me give some education for all those kids that were out there organizing an anti-march today. It was an American company called Bell Labs that made the first transistor just 60 miles north of here in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Another company by the name of Texas Instruments, which by the way is from Texas, they would design the first integrated circuits and computer chips. These were the chips that would make something called ARPANET and MILNET become a reality. And from ARPANET and MILNET gave birth to what we now know as the Internet. Those very same chips would allow for people to have personal computers on their desktops and portable cellular telephones in their hands so that you can tweet the kind of foolish rhetoric that says America's not great. You know, perhaps the greatest thing that this nation ever did was done one day when a group of men in this building right here behind us put their signatures on a document that reads in part, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted amongst men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed."
that Donald Trump is your president, but if you're an American, the consent of the people through the Electoral College says you're wrong. You need to go to a civics class. Well, you sold that American-made technology on the American-created internet to Google to find out who the 45th president of the United States is. And then to find out that it is Donald J. Trump. On the day that the Declaration of Independence was signed, it gave birth to the first modern constitutional republic. And while not all of the signers were Christian, they all knew that respect for those Christian ideals and respect for their fellow man would make this newly formed United States the greatest nation that had ever existed. We stand at the dawn of a new opportunity, a new horizon of greatness. Let's all together vow that we shall not rest until we can truly say America is great again. USA! 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 God bless the Republic!
He's a conservative political commentator. He's a community activist, as well as a mentor to intercity youth. Everyone, please give a warm round of applause for Kevin Martin.
Greetings. I am honored to be able to address all of you today, and I appreciate the opportunity you have given me to be here. While we may not draw the protests that recently occurred at Berkeley, I know that you, like I, daily face a world that is becoming increasingly bold with hatred for those of us who seek to uphold the values of this great nation. For some that may not be familiar with me, I'm Kevin Martin, a conservative political commentator, a community activist, and a mentor to inner city youth. I was very fortunate to work side by side with representatives of the Trump campaign and the grassroots committee of both Pennsylvania and Ohio, and play a vital role in pushing both Pennsylvania and Ohio over the top and continuing on to defeat Hillary Clinton and win the presidential election, making Donald J. Trump the 45th president of the United States. While there seems to be great divide in this country, I'm encouraged by many Americans of all stripes and all walks of life that are coming together and becoming empowered by their love for the Constitution and for each other, and for those who fought so diligently to maintain what we so freely enjoy. I want to talk to you about a few things that are on the forefront of the political realm, and I hope that you will be able to take something from our experience here today that will empower you to do your part in making America great again. As a black man in America in 2017, I find myself in a particularly unique situation. I love America. I love what she stands for. I'm a Republican. I'm a conservative. I respect and support police officers of all stripes, and I support President Trump, and I have since the beginning. I do not ask for special privileges because of my skin color, nor do I expect them. Rather, I see the great opportunity at this point in time in history for black Americans especially to play a huge role in the transformation of a more trustworthy, honest government in Washington, and play a vital role in addressing the nation's biggest concerns pertaining to those of the inner cities and of African American communities. Contrary to popular belief, these issues do not entail systematic racism towards blacks, nor are they racially inspired lynchings of black men by police officers, but rather a lack of citizen accountability, a lack of hope, and a sense of entitlement due to systematic brainwashing by liberal leaders and leftist media, resulting in racial tensions and racial divisions nationwide. My life has taken me many places, and although I'm an American, I've been to many places where the opportunities are sometimes dismal. I understand the drive to be a part of something grand and to strive to be a part of this great nation. What seems lost in the current discussions over immigration is the truth that America has had in place an established way to become a naturalized citizen for decades. We are a generous nation. We have long cared about the plight of the immigrants, so much so that up until now we have even abandoned our own laws and become irresponsible where these issues are concerned. We understand that we are a nation of immigrants, but we also understand that we are, too, a nation of laws. To have a president that seeks to enforce immigration is refreshing and needed. We cannot continue to take in the world, support their immediate needs, allow them to stay indefinitely, and expect it to turn out well. The weight of that responsibility is unsustainable. Another important issue that we face on the subject of Muslim immigration and the risk of immigrants who seek to do us harm. We certainly know that not all Muslims are a threat to our society, but we also know that it only takes 7 people and 2 airplanes to pull off an extreme act of terrorism, the deadliest and most devastating in history, September 11th. That's right. Strong vetting is a necessary process if we want to maintain the safety and security of this country. To ignore the illegal immigration that continues here is to deny Americans their rights as citizens. It is difficult to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness when illegal immigrants are committing crimes, reaping the benefits of free welfare, and dodging the responsibility of being responsible, legalized citizens and contributing members of society. One of the current issues that probably hits closest home for me, and I'm sure many of you all, is the absurd notion that President Donald Trump is a racist. I cannot tell you the frustration that I feel when I hear such nonsense. I have watched this man reach out to black community leaders, invite them to the White House for meetings, extend staff positions, make great effort to bridge the gap of office of the presidency and black America, and vow to fix the inner cities and make them safe again. He has made more effort in his first 60 days to fix it than any other president has before him. He is not a racist. He is an American that cares for all Americans of every stripe and every walk of life. His attention to the plight of black-on-black crime and violence in Chicago is just another indication that he is tired of our government allowing such chaos to continue in the poorest of our black and urban communities. I remember during the campaign, Donald Trump was among the first to reach out to the LGBT community after the horrific attack in Orlando. His actions already speak for themselves. He is not a homophobic. As I've traveled around the United States in the week since the election, I've noticed that the majority of those who are protesting are not the LGBT, they are not African Americans, they are not the Jewish community, they are paid protesters and left-wing brainwashed liberals. In most cases, know next to nothing about what they are protesting. Lastly, I would be remiss without addressing the issue of media and fake news. We have a big problem. It is reckless and dangerous to believe that all you see coming from some of our media sources. It's really sad that we have to do our own investigative journalism, but unfortunately we have to. The networks have revealed their alliances. It is extremely difficult to get unbiased news anymore. I encourage you to be responsible and do the work. Find the truth that's there. We are all beyond reproach when we arm ourselves with the truth. That's right. All of these absurd accusations are indications of a globalist agenda that is intent on undermining the Trump administration. It is troubling, no doubt, but we can refuse false claims and hopefully change the perception that our media portrays on a daily basis. These are just a few of the challenges that we face in the United States as we set out to support this administration's effort in the fight against the left, the globalists, and the New World Order. We must arm ourselves with facts, always do a research and make great effort to reach out to those that we may come in contact with, and that it is vital in its success as well as the progression of our great nation. I want to encourage you to keep the faith, to believe that our message is what America needs to continue to be the great nation that we've always been. It will not be an easy road. We will face many obstacles. But let us stand firm in the midst of adversity as we rally around our fellow American, our President, Donald J. Trump. Again, thank you for the opportunity to be here. It encourages me in my endeavors, and I hope that some of the things that I have mentioned will encourage you. May God bless us and keep us. Give us wisdom and give us peace as we continue to make America great again and battle our way to the kingdom. God bless you all, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a little change of plans. I'm going to let Kevin come up and talk to everyone for 1 quick minute. Start with the sergeant right now. And then we're going to be doing the benediction and God bless America. But everyone tight for 1 second.
Time's up. Tell me a second. I'll get some rain through it. Yes. Is that fair?
know who he is, right? Everybody.
I'm taking a picture of the
Looks like the anti-movement leftists have apparently won their little Escalade battle out there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap this up at 1:30. We're out of the grounds. We're going to leave. Doesn't mean we're losers, okay? We're winners because we respect law and order. We're winners because we follow what our president represents. And we showed up to show that we are true patriots, and we're tired of it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what can we do then? We have people here that obviously don't like our point of view. What I recommend is trying to talk to them, find out where they're coming from. Why do they feel this way? Because we're all so passionate, so let's try and meet in the middle. Conversation's healthy, but lighting flags on fire is not. Okay? So we're going to let Cynthia come, and she's going to sing one more time for us to give us some hope and inspiration.
If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause that flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from Philadelphia to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died and gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
All right, we're going to let Pastor Cook come up and do the closing prayer, ladies and gentlemen. Please remove your headgear once again.
The bane of every pastor's microphone, especially in the One of the most powerful things that I have seen in the last decade was the introduction that our very lovely and gracious First Lady of the United States gave to her husband at a recent rally. Melania Trump does not speak English as her first language. It is her fifth language. And she found it not robbery to lead that group in the Lord's Prayer. I would like for all of us, whether you are a Christian, whether you're Jewish, and if you are, Shabbat Shalom, whether you're an atheist, join hands with someone, anybody. I want you to think about a police officer that you saw today. And I want you to think about some anti that you saw today. I want you to hold two people in your minds and offer up this prayer for them. One for protection, the other for sense. In the words that Jesus Christ taught us. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. God bless the Republic. God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the silent majority is no longer silent, are we? No, so they can light flags and we will stand for our flags in the United States, and we will no longer be silent. They're going to hear us because we're going to come out, we're going to talk about the pride we have for President Donald J. Trump, and he will go down in history as the most beloved president of all time. So thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay socialized. We are not going to be walking any loops, just for the protection of everyone here. So I hope you understand, but thank you for coming.